we shouldn't forget to ask in each moment, is this one of those unnecessary things? Hi, my name's Dave, and welcome to my daily journey through the Daily Stoic, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. If you enjoy Stoic content and self-improvement, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today is August 19th, corralling the unnecessary. It is said that if you can have peace of mind, busy yourself with little. But wouldn't a better saying be that would be, do what you must as required of a rational being created for public life. For this brings not only peace of mind of doing few things, but greater peace of doing them well, since the vast majority of our words and actions are unnecessary. Corralling them will create abundance and leisure and tranquility. As a result, we shouldn't forget at each moment to ask, is this one of those unnecessary things? But we must corral not only unnecessary actions, but unnecessary thoughts too. So needless acts don't tag along after them. Marcus Aurelius Meditations 4.24. The Stoics were not monks. They did not retreat to the sanctuary of a monastery or a temple. They were politicians, businessmen, soldiers, artists. They practiced their philosophy amid the busyness of life, just as you're attempting to do. The key to accomplishing this is to ruthlessly expunge the essential from our lives. What vanity obligates us to do, what greed signs us up for, what ill discipline adds to our plate, what a lack of courage prevents us from saying no to. All of this we must cut, and cut. Yeah, interesting one. Like my kind of first thoughts from reading this, I think of kind of like Olympic athletes or people that are at the height of their profession or career or anything else, right? You know, they had to cut out all the unnecessary things to get to that point, right? Like Olympic athletes, you know, they start at a very young age and all they do is their chosen sport, right? They train relentlessly at it, you know. They don't do other things. That's the only thing they do. I think this was kind of what Marcus was getting at, to kind of have like a really fulfilled life, like that peace and tranquility, the peace of mind. I can also think of like if your energy is like a gas tank and you've got 8 burners all going at once, each burner is not going to be so high as versus if you had 1 burner going, or 2 or 3 or 4. You know, for me, I recognize I can handle about 4 different kind of things like relatively well. I start adding more into the mix. Everything else, like I don't have enough focus or attention for it, or things can be kind of on the back burner a little bit where I'm adjusting kind of my flames of attention. But like for the most part, I core down to like just a couple of things to really focus on. And this is part of what I kind of help with the coaching program, particularly when we're going over our value sets and doing the wheel of life and assessment of our life, of recognizing, all right, what are the areas we need to focus on to really improve. Like I became a pretty good chef, not because I cooked once in a while, because I was a professional chef for 20 years and I spent, you know, a good like 80-90 hours plus a week working in a kitchen doing the same dish over and over again. Like I've been to some places like small little restaurants and stuff where it's the same person making the one dish over and over, like hawker stands you see all over Asia when I was in Singapore, and like they mastered that one dish, and you know there was a peace and a tranquility you see when they cook that was just amazing, from like the focus on that one thing. And it's like tough because I have ADHD, so how can I focus on one thing? That's why I focus on kind of 4 things or 4 areas and really break down what my big why is, knowing the direction of where I'm going. And this helps me eliminate those unnecessary actions and unnecessary thoughts as well, because I think that's the other thing. We allow so many unnecessary thoughts, of taking that moment to say, hey, is this one of those things that really is really productive in my thinking process right now? Is this really the most productive use of my energy? It's a finite resources, just like time. Like wasting all this energy on things that I can't control, or what Betty said about me and this and blah blah blah. Like it's a lot of waste of my energy, and now my actions are focused towards that versus towards like the 4 things that I want to do, like, you know, build a balanced life, have my spiritual life, build my business, right? Like that's my big focus the last this past year, is to really try to become an entrepreneur. That means doing these YouTube videos and things like that, and really work on building that out so I can build a better financial life for myself and my family and those that I love, and have that independence and freedom. You know, if I put that same kind of energy that I put into being a chef for 20 years, I know I'll succeed. But I also know it'll probably take 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, maybe a bit faster. But like, as long as I continue to remove those distractions, I'll be able to focus in and get out of life what I want to get out of. I don't have to do 10,000 things. I just need to focus on the 2 or 3 really, really well, and that brings me that peace of mind that Marcus Aurelius was talking about. I think that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much. I would love to know what your thoughts are. How do you eliminate unnecessary thoughts and actions? How do you kind of focus down? What's your big why on what you want to do that helps you kind of keep you pointing in the right direction? We'd love to know in the comments below. If you're interested in coaching, I do have a real life assessment on my website, so check that out in the link there. Still working on redeveloping it, so bear with me on that, but it does work. And your feedback on that would be awesome. But anyways, see you tomorrow, and have a great, if not better, day.